There's a war in the feeling, they ain't keeping it real. They think it's easy to peel just cause they flipping those bills. The only vote is for Hill, but if I trump it'll cost. We already walking dead in the land of the lost. I've been taking it way back, say Jack. Be my own wicked woman on the track while you twerking in the trap. I'm gonna get them plaques, yeah, my mind is on them racks. I'm just stating loosely facts, go and get that contact with your loose leaf ass. Leaning on the wall with your bathroom pass. Need a Wonder Woman in your life, how fast? How I'm gonna tell the truth, but you puff pass. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. She back, For unlawful carnal knowledge, I'm wedged into worry while they suck and hurry. I'm just skating, do my derby. Watch these cameras all pervert me. Won't respect my name and dirt me, but I woke up early. Even when I'm fucking late, I'm applesaucing, frosting the cake, bake your plate A. While they ingenuities ace, I'm planning an escape with the Save the World 10.8. Love potion number 9, fine dine. I want a piece of American pie. Lie under pudding pop shop that I ate the chocolate up. Why they sell me Californication? Afro on Rodeo blaxploitation, and all this to the congregation.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies. What's happening, heathens? Happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem, the podcast for the rest of us. I am your boy, CrushingBoo, here with my cohorts, Marcus, Val, and Nick. Jamie may or may not be joining us later on in the show. What's shaking, yo?
What's shaking, Bacon? Not bad, not bad. I finally finished moving somebody in the house, so now I can actually sleep.
It's been a huge week. It's been a huge week. You know, we had the closing of the Olympics, the opening of World War III, and Val finished moving. Like, it's a lot. Things happen in threes, they say.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, World War III and things are three. Funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, if you are just tuning in for the first time, we appreciate you. Welcome you to the show. If you are a regular, welcome back. Glad to have you. Take this opportunity to like and share on all your favorite streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram. We are the District of Misfits. On Twitter, we are at DC Misfits. On YouTube, you can find us, our whole channel, the District of Misfits show, where you can find this show and episodes of other content created by District Dogface Studio. And you can go to Twitch, find us there, District of Misfits. And if you go to CrushingDC.com, you can find yourself all kinds of fun things to wear and to buy for your friends, like this wonderful hoodie that I am rocking myself, or this fantastic coffee mug. Anyways,
that may or may not have coffee in it.
There's definitely not coffee in this. Absolutely not. And yeah, if you're interested in being a guest on this show or creating a podcast of your own, feel free to reach out to us at districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com. What's going on, y'all?
I had a simple week, man. I took a mental break from social media, personal. So
mental
really
break
nice.
From social media. That's good.
Yeah. I had to do the stuff that I had to do work, but I didn't do personal shit at all this week.
Right. So. Right. And how about you, Val? How was your week aside from moving? Got to feel pretty good about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
You don't say.
Fucking ball of energy tonight.
I mean, yes. So there was like a slight bit of drama, like the day that I was moving. I thought I had to work. So, like the last day that I was supposed to be out, at the last minute, I was like possibly going to have to work. And I had a minor mental breakdown about it. But,
Minor? You call that minor? That wasn't fucking minor.
It was short, but it was intense.
Yes.
I mean, I was there when it happened. It was short, but it was intense.
And
the next
then,
day
like,
when it was raining, I was totally thinking about you. I'm like, hey, Val, at least you didn't have to work.
yeah, and then like I ended up not having to work, which was just,
Peachy.
fine, but whatever. But I ended up hiring some dude to clean the apartment because I didn't think I was gonna have time.
You know what, though? Can I just say, as a friend, it was better that you had a pro who's not attached to anything.
True.
Take care of business.
Oh no, he just cleaned it. He wouldn't like do it. I
Right.
mean, everything was out already. He just had to clean it. He didn't do a great job either. So
Oh, you had to go
Don't
in
it?
after the cleaner to clean up?
well, I was like, whatever, fuck it. I mean, like he left a bunch of stuff and I just grabbed it
Val,
and then
were you getting that security deposit back?
no. But
Who
like
cares?
I might as well not have paid him at all. Like I might have
Right.
well just have
I mean,
left
there's
it,
definitely that, but also, did you really want to spend another day in there cleaning up?
I did not.
I
It
did
was
not.
fine. But like
I did not.
again, I mean, I hired him and like it just annoyed me that like
Did you
it
pay him
wasn't
up
great.
front?
Huh?
Did you pay him
No,
up front?
I did it through like a thing, TaskRabbit, which I had not heard of.
Oh,
Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool app. It's got like
Did
all
you give
types of
him?
shit.
Yeah.
Did you give him a poor rating for his performance? Because I feel like if the
Yes, I would. Yes.
okay,
deserved
she
it.
one
I mean-
starred his ass.
Okay, so it wasn't like I mean it like yeah. I mean I didn't give him a terrible rating, but like he didn't deserve 5 stars. Is
So how many did you give?
it's
him?
fair.
How many
maybe
stars
3.
you give him, Val?
You gave him
3?
3. It's still good though.
Because he still had to clean it. I mean,
he
he still
showed
cleaned
up
it,
and-
but
he
like
showed
he
up and
left
cleaned,
some. He left
he-
there's like shit and like
He wasn't
there's
thorough.
and then he also left his like some of his cleaning supplies in the apartment.
Hmm.
I think he might have murdered the real person and just went in place of him and just trying
Oh,
to
that'd
have
be
an
fucked up.
alibi. Murder the real
No,
cleaner.
see, he's got it all wrong. If you're gonna, you want to steal the identity and the money without doing the work.
Well, technically,
what I
I guess
mean?
I
Like,
didn't
that
see
guy's
it
got-
afterwards. So.
He's got it all wrong.
So whatever, it was fine, and I'm out. And like though, so ironically,
Yes,
like
Carl. Yes, they are.
I live, may or may not know, I lived 2 doors up from the Russian embassy. So like while this whole like thing with Ukraine had started, I was shocked that like there hadn't been any protests in front of the Russian embassy because like it's right there. It's right on
It
Wisconsin
was
Avenue.
literally Val.
People,
literally
like,
lived 2
and there's,
doors
like,
up
Right
from
next to it.
the
There's like there's an empty lot across the street from the Russian embassy. Like people protest there all the time. And I was shocked that there was no protesting. And literally the day after I moved out of the apartment, there was like that big protest in front of the Russian embassy.
Timing is everything.
They were waiting for you. They were waiting for you.
they
to
were
get done
they were probably
moving.
like, just let her
They're
get
like,
out. first,
finally,
and
she's
then-"
gone. We can
Now we can go.
just waiting for Val to get all of her fucking shit out of here.
We don't want that
Peace.
U-Haul in the way.
Got fucking U-Haul.
Take their
Blocking
time
our
and
right to
shit.
free speech. Shit. Anyways, Nick, what's good with you, man? All the way up in New York.
Not much, man. Just busy working and all that. Working on some cool stuff, but nothing I can announce just yet.
Gotcha.
It's just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying you got snow up there? Snow and ice?
Yeah, we had like we get snow like pretty much every day. It's not like a lot, but it does, melt and like refreeze. The yard right here, it like completely floods when it's a lot of water. So it's just like ice, like a solid layer of ice. It's
Yeah, that's right. You're near water.
super fun. Yeah, exactly.
So you're near
Do you
water.
have
so
those
everything's
little
wet.
strap-on cleats on your shoes you gotta walk around?
No strap-ons here.
No strap-ons? Okay.
No strap-ons. All right, Bing, do your job.
All right. Well, I guess since we're here, and even though it feels really tame, well, actually, you know what? If I'm getting ahead of myself,
It's not good. I'm about to break that
you're about to break what?
team.
Tame. Okay,
Are
great.
you?
Wonderful.
Oh yeah.
But before you do that, I would like to invite everybody on here to take this opportunity. If should you feel so inclined, you could find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, sometimes TikTok at CrushingBoo. That's all
There's
I
so
do.
many goddamn things I gotta look through to get to this fucking thing.
Trying to
God
keep
damn.
you on your toes, Marcus.
There's a hell of a lot of shit. And I'm the Pasteurized chef on all social platforms. On all. Torres.
I am at VMT DC on the Twitter sphere and the Insta page, and at Valerie Michelle Torres, Michelle with two L's, on Book of Face.
Word.
That's me.
Cool. I am at Boozy Bastard on Instagram. Boozy
Yeah,
underscore
because
bastard.
you're a busy bastard.
You take it out after the Pasteurized chef. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you said strap on.
Mm-hmm.
Strap
Uh
on. Oh, hello. Ew,
Whoa, wait a
Marcus.
second. What
Dude,
the?
we didn't even get to our
Jesus.
safe
Safe
words yet.
words.
Yeah.
oh.
God.
Tame no more.
Jesus.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay, we're no longer tame.
All right, let's do our safe words. Miss Torres, you're the lady. Let's go first.
My safe word is cleaning.
Boozy.
um, all I can think about is strap-ins now.
I think that counts. That's your word.
Strap-ons.
That's your
Cleaning
safe word, Nick.
strap-ons.
Nah,
You
I
just called
guess it is.
All right. Mr. Boo.
Mine is truly.
Is that
Is
what
that
we're
what you're
drinking tonight?
drinking?
I mean, it's not a proper. It's a proper name, but it's also a real word. So yes, yes.
Yeah, truly.
The short answer is yes.
I'm going to go with Gala.
But to be clear, I'm drinking the truly margarita flavored variety
How's-
pack.
I've not seen those. How is it?
Oh.
Oh,
Are they tasty?
They are quite good. The first one that I just had was the uh, watermelon cucumber.
Oh, I feel like
Can I
I would
tell you,
like that.
Val, this would taste really great on the mighty Shenandoah.
On the river.
Let me just tell you right here. It's a
Nick, you have
little
to come back down during the summer for a tubing trip.
I do
They're a
plan
little
on
sweet.
coming.
You know,
down there.
they're a little sweet. They're not full on seltzers, but
Have you all
Could you-
seen the new? Well, first of all, Bud Light has gone like crazy with all their like
It's
different
horrible. It's horrible.
variety, like flavors and stuff, like their
Yeah.
seltzers
they really
and
just
like
know how to ruin everything.
hard sodas and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, they
And
made
did you
the
also
sour
see?
ones.
Yeah, have you tried
Oh,
that? I
disgusting.
feel
I
like I
mean,
would not. You've tried them.
Wait,
I
they
was
have
at this
sour
event.
seltzers?
They have these sour seltzers. They're disgusting. They taste like a melted like popsicle. Like they're
Ew.
disgusting. They're horrible. I was at this event and they were like giving out like little tastes, and I tried it, but
You were
it's
like
horrible.
barf.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, if you're not drinking that shit ice cold, it tastes weird. And then you start just adding all this other weird shit to it.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But have you seen the new Bud Light Next?
The
Bud Light
next.
next.
They're like
Seltzer
chips.
sour. So hold on, wait. Before we get into the Bud Light next, these are basically seltzers, but with a hint of some type of souring thing.
I mean,
like,
they're like like just sweet. They're just super sweet. There's a little bit of sour after taste, but they're
It's
just
just
But just
again,
sugar.
it's just like
yeah,
those like popsicles you buy at the like dollar store, and you just if you were just to drink it out of the thing without freezing it,
Yeah.
it's really
Wait,
not
there's
good.
no like fizz to it or anything?
Well, there
It's
is,
not
but
carbonated?
it is
yeah. I was gonna say they
carbonated, but
look
it's
like they're
just
carbonated, but
Weird. Um
not.
so yeah, they
Don't try
have
it.
these Bud Light Nexts now. It's they're zero carb Bud Lights, but they're only four. Yeah, they're there, but it's only like 4%.
Looks,
Oh, so it's beer.
Yeah, it's
It's a
beer.
it's
But now,
it
granted,
looks like
regular
what
Bud Light is only 4.5%. So,
wait,
but
and how much is that?
it's 4%. So
4%.
it's like zero carbs.
You're
There are some
drinking
seltzers that
like
are only zero carbs. I mean,
you're
that are only
drinking
4%.
you're drinking like I mean it's literally beer flavored water at that point.
It's literally what?
Beer flavored water.
Yes. Well, again, there are some of the seltzers that are only 4%. Like I think the Michelob Ultra ones are only 4%. There might be a couple other ones that are only 4%. So it'd be the same. And like I
So is
said,
it,
Bud Light is only 4.5%. So
and it
I don't
is
know.
a beer still, like a
Yeah, it's
seltzer, like,
beer.
oh, well,
the history of Bud Light,
Hmm.
The Beaujolais.
the Beaujolais.
So I don't know. Like there's part of I feel like I need to try the I mean, I probably could crush the entire case and be fine.
Of course you can.
But it's zero carbs. Perfect. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Did they do what Natty Light did like 20 years ago? Came out like with the hard one, like that was like Ice House strong beer.
Bud Light?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
yeah.
they?
They have like Bud Light Platinum.
Is that what that was like the tough
I
one?
think so.
I know I was just
Bud
got in
Light.
trouble when I drank the Ice Houses.
I
I
mean, I
mean,
just looking at that Bud Light next or whatever, it made me have to pee. I just see that stuff just racing right through you.
I don't know.
Like,
I think I might have to drink it on the river.
I mean, I'm saying that looks like it's perfectly equipped, designed for the river, but you may have to stop more than a couple times to.
Stop. Why? We're on the river. I just I'm in the tube already. What am I
It's,
stopping for?
just got to make sure you're downstream.
Makes me want I can't wait for the summer.
It's gonna be awesome.
We can swim in
Shout
Boo's
out to
new
Team Faded.
pool.
oh, what?
Boo's pool in
Who's
his
got a
new
pool now in
apartment.
his new place? That's
Yeah, his
awesome.
new
Oh
spot.
no, let me tell you something. You know what's not going to be ready by this summer?
The pool.
Shit. I
What?
should sue these fucking motherfuckers for false advertisement. It's some fucking
I'd be mad
bullshit.
as fuck.
It's some fucking bullshit. This pool ain't been ready for a long ass time. Does not look like it. Like there's some little things that are going on around my building to like things are being improved. From what I've conversations I've had with random people in the building, things have gotten better. But apparently I moved in here just after like a massive rodent infestation or some shit.
Oh shit.
And yeah, the pool has not been.
It's not
They need
ready.
to they need to update the website, or they really just need to shave a couple $100 out of everybody's rent for faking the funk
Right.
Yeah,
and
man.
not having this shit ready. Like it's not.
Ooh, I would be causing a
Oh,
scene.
I'm.
Yeah, right.
Oh no! Here's the thing. I am doing my due diligence, and I'm gonna wait until pool season is around the corner, and I'm gonna be like, hey,
Hello.
here's a screenshot of your website talking about a
Hello.
swimming pool. And
Is it
y'all
me
charge us
you're
all this
looking
money for
for?
this and that and blah blah blah.
Yeah, for your like whatever apartment fees
I
and
don't see
shit
no
like that.
fucking pool. Yeah, they charge you a convenience fee if you
Fuck
don't
that.
do auto pay. If you don't have them directly attached to your bank account, they charge you a $50 monthly
That's
convenience
some
fee.
bullshit.
Wow.
Like
That's the
in a
man being the
fucking
man.
in a goddamn pandemonium.
Pandemo the Panini. I
God.
guess it's a Capitol Plaza Hotel for
No, no,
us
no.
over
It's
the summer.
Morgan
So.
Properties. Morgan Properties is the parent company. Morgan Properties is the
No,
parent
no, I'm
company.
saying it's the Capitol Plaza Hotel pool
Oh
for
shit,
the
yeah, we're gonna be
summer.
all up in that motherfucker. Yeah, get to know us. I'm bringing cash too. Proper. It's gonna be great.
I think it's funny that I might have said this last week also that people forget here in DC what the weather is like. So the weather's been like there were a couple days it was kind of warm here, and everyone's like, "Oh, I think the weather's turning," and I was like, "What? Are you new to DC? It's gonna snow in 2 weeks." Like, It was like it was supposed to be snowing on Thursday. But on Wednesday it was 75 degrees.
Yeah,
Shit's crazy.
my birthday is in about 3 weeks. It will probably snow between now and then.
No, it will. And then
Don't
be
get it
80 the next day.
twisted.
Or maybe 80 the day before.
Yeah.
One or two. It'd be something stupid.
Oh, so what flavor is this? Strawberry hibiscus.
Hibiscus. So fancy, motherfucker.
This was
So
the
what's our-
first one that I had last night.
So do they taste like margaritas or are they just different flavors?
They imagine a very. I don't
I
wanna
mean,
say
is it like a
watered-
seltzer? Or
It's a
is
seltzer-
it?
It is a lightly sweetened margarita style seltzer, if that makes any sense.
All right.
It's clear. You know what I mean? It's clear. Doesn't have any crazy colors or anything in it, but like it's got like I said, it's sweet. It's just not heavy. You know.
I mean, is seltzer ever heavy? I mean, is that
Well, I mean, in terms of like flavor, like when they add
Sometimes some
flavor.
seltzers are like overly flavored.
Yeah.
So that is one of the types. I am drinking the It's margarita
margarita
style hard seltzers, which is basic. I think they're relatively new.
You don't have to drown.
They should give us money.
Bud Light, give me money.
Bud Light, Anheuser Busch, InBev, wherever the fuck you are.
they got what? Shit's weird looking, man. It's just insane how the seltzer world is just fucking taking off. It's fucking annoying.
Yo, so I was gonna ask you guys a question. I was almost gonna say wrong answers only, but fuck it, we're here. What do you think is the next thing is gonna be? Because like we had the
You mean on
sours, we had the IPAs, and then we had the sours. You know, or we had the IPAs, and then we had the like, how much alcohol can we shove into a single vessel of beer? You know what I mean? And then we had the how sour can we make it before your head implodes? And now we're
I
on
got it.
to,
Got
and then
it.
ciders. I think ciders had like a thing in there at some point. And now
mhm.
we're on to the seltzers.
The next
So
thing is
after
gonna be
seltzers.
the next thing is gonna be spicy.
Spicy.
That would
huh?
be cool. I'd be down
Different
for that.
flavor spices.
So
Maybe
Bud Light also has like a new variety pack of clamatas, different flavored clamatas.
that's kind of what I was thinking. along
Yeah,
those
I don't
lines,
do
too.
spicy and alcohol, so that whole trend.
So
would
it's
make
not
sense.
spicy. There's only one of them that's spicy. The others
on,
are
it's
like
a
one is
spicy
like
margarita, though.
lime, one is like
And Nick,
Why
I'm with
ruin
you.
a perfectly good
original
margarita?
clamata. I almost bought it, but then I was like, I think I was in a hurry. But I like clamatas.
No.
You got what?
Never really had one.
They're good.
What exactly are they? Isn't that like
It's kind of like,
like
I
a mix
mean,
of?
Use
usually
a Bloody Mary with like beer in it, isn't it?
yeah,
basically?
it's kind of like a michelada.
So it's
Like,
a
it's
Okay.
chilada.
like-
I misspoke. They're like Bud Light chiladas, but they use clamato in it.
So that's a base for a michelada. It's got like clam juice and shit. in it.
Right.
But it's good. I mean, if you can have that.
Yeah.
I don't
Mitch-
like the whole clam juice thing, to be honest. It's kind of weird, but should give it a try for sure before I.
You don't know
Can't
water
really
out.
taste the clam, especially in a
just-
like
So
a
what's the
canned
point? So if you
Bud
can
Light.
taste it, what's the point? Why are we putting
It's just-
something in there?
It adds like a rich. It adds like an umami, salty flavor to it.
Okay, that I can respect.
Ooh, how about dessert chocolate flavors?
Chocolate flavor.
Oh, I can't with
Like
the super
hazel-
sweet
let's do,
stuff.
like
though.
hazelnut.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because I feel like they tried to put coffee in everything, and then I felt like, I mean, they've tried to flavor infuse just about everything. Like I don't know. What
Wasn't
else.
there a company somewhat recently out there they were trying to do a powder and then you mix it in to like water or something and it's like alcohol?
Oh wait, I did
Al-
hear about this.
alcohol powder?
Yeah.
Powdered
Yeah.
booze.
Yeah,
Freeze dried booze. Is that what we're talking about now?
I guess so.
I don't know.
I think I saw that a while back.
Because next thing you know, you got motherfuckers that are just cutting out the middleman, and then they're doing lines. Starting it, and then now the cartel's pissed off because their business is fucking falling off. You got motherfuckers getting their powders all mixed up. Well, what's this? Is this my gin or is this my blow? Like, I know what I'm doing.
Get all your shit mixed up.
Yeah, dude. Like, you're doing bumps all the wrong shit at all the wrong time. Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Palcohol, powdered alcohol.
Palcohol. Adding that to the list of things that I'm upset that I didn't think of. It's literally just it's just a can full of powder. There's no liquid at all. You crack it open, it's just full of cocaine.
That's like, so these are the flavors.
We're gonna need a bigger
Powderita.
straw.
Cosmopolitan. Just add water for an instant cocktail. That's what it says.
It's a great idea on paper.
5.5% alcohol by weight.
So they are selling it?
10% by volume.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have frat boys blowing it up each other's butts and stuff, and people ODing. Like, it's just trouble.
Wait, but Val, so it is a real thing they're selling currently?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah, people
let's see.
whipping it into a
let
fine
me look into
paste
this a
and
little bit more.
spreading it on things like
Put it in like a peanut butter jelly and
peanut butter and whiskey sandwich.
Yo, yeah. Think about it. Mix it in with the Kool-Aid or fucking
Whiskey and a bourbon and Nutella sandwich. Fucking
that would be amazing.
fucking tore up on your lunch break. That just nothing good. Nothing good. What's the
Alcohol.
R?
Yeah,
That's
'cause-
rum. The
Yeah.
R is rum, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All
V
fun and games-
distilled from grain.
all fun and games to your snorting a cosmopolitan off the back of a
Oh.
bathroom stall.
I mean, I will try it one time.
Or
Elvis
every
knows
time.
Wayne.
I mean,
Elvis
my
knows.
It's
milk is
not-
gonna taste great.
I don't believe it's available all over.
So
the
if they can
US.
make powders like that, then that opens up to so many other things culinary wise. You can make bread, you can make cereal. You can
Hold
make,
on. So I
Oh
just
my
read
god,
that
it's like just like
desserts.
weed, just
So-
put it into everything.
yes, it's like the oil, just like the weed THC oil.
Okay, so apparently it was preemptively banned in 31 states.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Well,
This
they
article
saw.
starts out powdered
saw.
alcohol, arguably a very bad idea, has been banned in the majority of US
Nothing
states.
good can come from this. Because think about it, changes the entire concept of pre-gaming. You know, like
Right.
it just fuck,
So I'm
man. We
looking
just did six.
Shit,
We just
as
did
of
6
December
packets in
8th,
the car on the way
2020, it
here,
was-
man. Like
What's it called?
I just crushed an 8-ball
Uh,
of fucking lemon drops before I went home. Like, what are you gonna tell? What are you telling that guy?
So apparently the alcohol was as of when is this article written? As of December 8, 2020, it was alcohol was officially approved by the Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau.
It's being sold on the black market as we speak.
Yeah, it's not on Amazon.
I'm sure there's huge alcohol.
I was gonna order that shit right now. Fucking.
Dude, think
Yeah,
about
I
you
would
live in a
try it.
dry-
I'd try
you
it.
know, you
I
live in
would
a
try
dry
it at
county?
least once.
You
I'd
live in a
at
dry
least try
county?
it.
Fuck, man. Amazon that shit. Come on.
I did. They don't have it.
Can't. Damn you, Bezos. Get it together.
I mean, I put alcohol. I put it all in.
Get it together.
Season your food with it.
So I mean, I got powdered apple cider vinegar. So yeah, it all makes sense.
I'm definitely not doing lines of that.
Oh, you can toss your French fries in it.
Ooh.
Who
You
doesn't
toss
want
all
a Jack and
kinds.
Coke? Who doesn't want Jack and Coke fries? Just saying.
Jack and Coke fries, hard pass.
or a lemon drop fry.
Pass.
How about your buffalo wings?
Funnel cake fries, maybe.
Okay. Beignet.
If we're talking about a dessert, you powder, you working that into like a dessert?
Yeah,
Some kind
okay.
Of,
Chocolate
some kind of
chocolate cake.
cheesecake or, like,
Yeah.
we can talk now.
All right.
Because I bet you if you bake it, you'll probably lose, you'll lose the alcohol.
I wonder if it's like highly flammable or like some like it's gotta be,
Make it-
right?
Can we mix it in with Jello?
Mix
You
it
know
with
what I'm
your powdered
saying?
sugar. Mix it with your powdered sugar. Oh, Jello.
Mix it in with your powdered sugar. Find us some alcohol, people. We must for the sake of science.
I will snort it on air.
We're sciencing.
I did.
Oh, if we get some, Marcus is definitely going to do a line of it, and we're definitely going to.
And then
Amazing.
it's going to be another trip to the emergency room.
I mean, it's been a while. I haven't
They'll
been
be like,
to the
Marcus,
emergency room.
we've got your suite warmed up for you.
I mean,
MedStar has a room just for
We've
him.
got his robe laid out.
2020, 2021, 2019. I'm doing good. Yeah. Oh, Gregory. Gregory, congratulations on
Hello,
joining the
Gregory.
U2 family like us.
Congrats.
He
I'm
just
drinking.
crossed that.
I'm
He
drinking
just crossed
Trulies.
it a couple weeks ago, Greg, and yeah, a lot of work. Pain in the ass, actually.
It's the most fun Marcus has ever had.
Yeah, totally. Fucking,
It's the greatest time of his life.
who needs sleep? I don't fucking need sleep. I'm on
Not you. Not you.
I haven't slept in 3 years. What's the fucking difference?
Sleep. Sleep when you're dead. Isn't that what the kids say?
That's what they say.
Isn't that what the kids say?
So what do they
Sleep when I'm
say
dead.
in place of YOLO? Is there
That's
a new
what
term?
we used to say, and
I know,
YOLO
that's what I'm saying.
replaced "I'll
Is-
sleep when I'm dead."
Uh,
I think is what happened.
I feel like I heard that from like older people.
Do people still YOLO anymore?
Do people say YOLO?
I don't think they do anymore. I think that's aged out.
Yes,
Yes,
correct.
I think "Let's fucking go" has replaced YOLO. I swear to God, everywhere I look now, it's LFG. Like that's
or fuck
the new
around
YOLO.
and find out.
It's whatever it is you scream right before you do something fucking dumb.
I mean,
I'm just sticking twisted.
No.
Yep. Like that.
So not
I've
right,
had fun,
Marcus.
gentlemen. I've had fun with this specimen of humanity. So what else is going on, y'all?
there's
Aside from, beginning of the end of the world. It's actually not the beginning of the end of the world. It's just more
nothing.
of the end of the world in progress.
It's more.
I mean,
One more domino in line to fall.
so what I mean, we haven't played our board game in a while. You know, our bingo game. Did we have this on
we
our
need
bingo
to
game?
figure out a way to get these bingo cards into people's hands.
Where has Megan been? Where's
Yeah,
the gay been?
Has anyone seen the gay?
She's up
We're
north
looking
with
for-
her parents. She's taking care of her parents, I believe.
Still?
I don't know.
Shit.
I mean, should we send out an SOS? Because
I think we need to send out the gay signal.
Sounds good.
Yeah, she was the one who was in charge of our bingo cards.
Yeah, she was doing a really good job until she wasn't.
Well, we were paying her so much, like
You know, paying her with love.
we were
And
you know,
affection.
Giving her all that
we were
love.
totally getting what we paid for. We were getting more than what we paid for, actually, because she
Yeah.
actually drew up a prototype. Like, for a moment, so,
So
thank you.
There's
Amy.
got to be a
We
way.
appreciate
There's
it.
got to be a way that we have something digital that will like automatically change it to each person, like an email list, and just change. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, to everybody who's on their phone?
No.
Yeah.
What? I'm
makes
sorry.
sense.
What?
Oh, and I figured that. Is there something good on your phone, Val?
Yes, a potential guest.
We have a potential guest.
For tonight?
No, not for tonight.
Didn't know.
Oh.
Let's not worry
I
about
was
it.
like, don't
Sorry.
toy with my emotions.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, I booked a guest for next year. You want me to call him now? Just be
What?
All right. So I
Yes.
got this on one of our TikToks. I want to play this right now. There's these two guys, and they talk about like not conspiracy, but like theories, and it's usually like with cartoons or like Marvel or some shit like this. So this one is about the Jetsons and the Flintstones. And
The
it kinda
Jetsons and the
makes-
who?
Flintstones. Have you seen this, Nick?
I think I know where it's going. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I can imagine.
This actually just kind of I can fuck with this theory.
Flintstones theory?
No.
Okay, so I saw a video by Channel Frederator, and there's a theory that the Flintstones and the Jetsons both live in a post-apocalyptic future.
How does that work?
So both shows were actually created by the same creators and created during the Cold War. So the theory is that the shows take place in a world where nukes bomb the entire Earth and cause society to reset. And it makes sense because in the Flintstones, we see them using money, they watch TV, they use record players, they even celebrate Christmas. But how would they do that if they're supposed to be living in a prehistoric time?
Wait, so what about the Jetsons?
Okay, so you would think the Jetsons live in the distant future, but they actually live in the same time and world as the Flintstones. And it would make sense because the Jetsons live in Orbit City, which is above Earth's surface. So the theory is that the Jetsons live in Orbit City while the Earth recovers. And all the people that live in Orbit City are just the rich people that didn't want to live in Bedrock City.
This theory's trippy.
I fucks with that.
I mean,
That's fun.
It's probably why the animals talk and shit too.
That's fun. I fucks with that, dude. Oh, yo, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. There's no talking animals in the Jetsons, though.
I mean, yes, Carl, that is also true.
Oh, yeah, that's right, though.
Exactly.
They purged them, Carl. You seen it. Are there any black people in Bedrock?
I
No.
doubt
All right, I'm
it.
trying to
None.
think. Have I ever seen
None
black
at all.
people in the Jetsons?
definitely no Asians.
Damn.
There were no brown people.
Hanna-Barbera is racist, yo. Fuck.
And they definitely were not in the Jetsons orbit.
Orbit City.
There's no
He's
minorities.
Oh yeah.
But they have a dog.
So Boo,
God.
one of your bands should do theme songs.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
I'm just saying.
Which band?
That'll be fun.
Which band
don't
would
know.
that?
Either or.
I
Or
think-
both.
I think
The band
either
with
one
70 people in it that all scattered to the winds, or the band with only 4 people, but
you guys
one of
all
them
live in
won't leave his
separate
house.
states. You got somebody over here, somebody over there. somebody over
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, here we are at 37 minutes into the show, and we really appreciate y'all being here. Like us and follow us. Share with us on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. We are usually a lot more exciting than this, so we just want to apologize. We had some things set up, but they did not pan out for this week.
Yeah.
Anyways, on Facebook and Instagram, we are the District of Misfits. On Twitter, at DC Misfits. Go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, The District of Misfits Show. Go to Twitch, you can find us there, District of Misfits, all one word. Go to crushingdc.com, buy some gear. Look good doing it. And if you want to be a guest on this show or create a podcast of your own, reach out to us at districtdogfacestudio at gmail.com.
So,
What's going
yeah.
on in the news, y'all?
I mean, besides the-
news
Well.
exciting. I'm on Reddit, and aside from the shenanigans going on in the Ukraine, is there anything else jumping out at y'all?
Apparently today was National Cigar Day.
Today was
Oh,
National
shit.
Cigar Day. It was not.
Yo, Maria, what's up, girl?
Hey, what up, Maria?
So Maria's one of my former chefs
Ah,
from Annapolis.
hello.
Fortunately, she's a
Welcome.
Patriots fan, so
Green Day says they're not going to play in Moscow.
Good.
Mm.
Nobody should. They're too busy bombing places. They don't need no concerts. Bitches.
Yeah, like I'm not one to like, I don't know, believe in conspiracies and things, but I had always been put under the impression that the Russian military was not necessarily as together as one would like to think.
that's what's coming out of all.
Because it's a
that.
big
That's-
ass fucking country. Think about it. It's a fucking huge country. And you have military installations spread out all over that country. And some of these people are remote and never see the upper brass. And, you know, like all things, you know, politics is corrupt. And so money that's supposed to get spent on shit doesn't get spent on it.
Think
And
about it. They
troops
were-
get left without proper equipment.
They
You
fought
know, it happens to every
Afghanistan.
military around the world. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's always the frontline guys that get the shittiest fucking deal, you know, and the all the upper brass that, you know, seem to reap the profits. So
But they're getting their ass kicked by the Ukraine. They're not fucking around. You know, they're So have you guys heard of the sunflower thing? Sunflower seeds?
No, what's sunflower seeds thing?
So this is a Ukraine woman, old grandmother, is hailed for being brave for confronting a heavily armed Russian soldier on video. She offered him sunflower seeds, and she basically was saying, "When you die, something good will bloom."
She was telling them to put them in their pockets, so
Right.
when they're
No,
So
it's
when they
pretty
die,
badass.
and it's caught on film. They got it on video.
Yeah. No, I saw it. It's so sunflowers are the I think the national flower of Ukraine too.
is
She
it?
was
Oh,
telling,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I think so.
So
Or
she's like, put these in your pocket, so when our people put you in the dirt, something good can come of you.
yeah,
exactly.
Because that's what I got from that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what.
Okay, I just
Yes.
wanted
The
to make sure she
Ukrainians don't
wasn't
fuck
like,
around,
"Here,
man.
have some sunflower seeds, you monster." Like, no, she was like, "Yo, bitch, put these in your pocket, so something good
No,
can
that
come
was,
from
it was
you."
like, yo, bitch, put this
That's
in your
pretty
pocket.
baller. Yo, I saw TikTok. Actually, no, it was a reel. Otherwise, I would have sent it to you on Instagram of I guess a Russian tank that ran out of gas, and so some Ukrainian dudes just threw a fucking hitch on that bitch and just started towing it up the street. They're like, "Yo, we got a fucking
That's
tank
awesome.
now." Like, so they're wild.
I just think the whole thing is like so like I'm having a hard time a little bit like wrapping my hand around it. Like,
I mean, that part of the world has had so much stuff happen to it where, like, if you're Armenian, you're like, fuck Ukraine. Because Ukraine killed a bunch of Armenians, like with the help of the Americans. Um, and so, like you have all these different ethnic groups that have all just done terrible things to each other, over the years. And so it's just one thing just folded in on top of another. Like I've talked to a few people, well, not time to talk to, but I've seen a few posts of people of Armenian descent that are like, before you go crying about Ukraine, just remember, I want to say it was 2014 or something like that. That shit went down. I don't want to misspeak, but it's just one person's uh, one person's hero.
Well, it's also if they have family from there, you're going to be a little bit more for that area,
Yeah,
right. Or
yeah,
if
yeah.
if
I
you're
mean, again,
Ukrainian,
and
I mean,
again,
like,
when you have any situation where it's a much larger force,
Right.
you know, coming in on somebody smaller, like you're always going to be like, yo, like I'm always going to root for the underdog.
All right, but that what you're saying, I agree with you. I don't think their army is that fucking good. Like I think they're like stripes. I think they're bad.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like we live in an age now where conventional warfare, as we know it, doesn't really exist anymore. And so it's like, yeah, you got tanks and you have all these vehicles and stuff, but like we don't fight wars like that anymore. Everything is fought with drones and laser guided missiles, and that type of shit. And you know, um, I don't think that Russia really wants to fuck up the infrastructure of Ukraine that much.
Mm.
They
Well,
think that they're trying to get the most with the least.
true.
Um,
But they took over
and
Chernobyl. Why? Why did they take over a nuclear plant that's still
I
I
don't
think
active?
know.
it's just I think it was about the geographical precision, and it's just a shorter way to get to the capital of the
But
country if they
but
cut through there.
isn't it still
Okay.
unsafe for human beings?
Well, I don't think that's their priority, really.
Yeah, they don't plan on moving there.
I just I mean, I think that it's crazy that I think that there are people who they're now they're just giving civilians guns and they're like,
Yeah.
here,
I mean,
fight, fight.
the
Like
the president's fighting, and the
president
Yeah,
on the
vice
which
front
was
line, the
great.
the the Ukrainian, I mean the mayor of Kiev, who was a former
Hmm.
boxer, and his brother, they're like, the current, like one of the current title holders, boxers, the world champion boxers.
Klitschko, you mean?
Not
yeah,
Klitschko. No, the current one. I forget his
Oh,
name.
sorry. Yeah, I'm not up
So
to date.
Klitschko, yes, he's like the
Fury.
mayor.
Is it Fury?
No, he's Ukrainian.
I don't fucking know.
Um, but he, they're all in the front lines. They're like taking up arms and like fighting.
Oh
to
yeah, there's like
defend
video of
their
motherfuckers
country.
handing out like AR-15s and they're making Molotov cocktails. And
Yeah, well, Val sent
you know,
something.
they're throwing shit at anything that looks Russian. Like they're not
There's a brewery passing out their bottles for the napalm.
Right. I heard that. I saw that picture, and it's got this picture. Do you have the image? Apparently, under it,
Yeah,
it says like
I
Putin
sent
is a
it.
dick or something like that.
Apparently, it says like the according to Laura, who's Ukrainian of Ukrainian descent, she said it actually translates into "fuck Putin." I think.
So that's I can't really zoom up on that, but that's the bottles.
Did I not send you the actual photo?
Do you think I would be sharing this if you did?
I don't know.
No, I don't have it.
Get it together, man.
Oh my god. Yes, I do have some pictures. Our friend Mark Babiak, who is going to come on next week's show. I don't know if for a full time or part time. He's been on the show many times, especially the original couple episodes.
Oh yeah, Russia's stock market opens in a few hours and is projected to crash.
It's already, dude. It went down like fucking.
They're about to like be financially fucked. From.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense why they're doing this thing. So anyway, Babiak was downtown today, and he's been down there protesting for a little bit. Yeah,
He was actually in front of. He was at the protest in front of the Russian embassy.
Yeah, I ran into him the other day at LG.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had just come from there, I think.
all right, I got that video
From the Russian embassy or from
I think from
one of the rallies.
One or the other.
So this video is kind of bouncy. Well, no, actually, it's still a little bouncy though. But this is the old lady going up to the army.
Damn.
You know she got a rolling pin in her back pocket.
Oh, they probably shot her after that.
And they're like
I wish we had
basically
somebody on here that understood like policy and stuff, so we could talk like for real about it.
Well, how about next week we get that? So
yeah, if any of y'all out there knows anything about foreign policy and alcohol, come on the show.
I mean, we always have our backup plan.
Who? Ian?
Ian Taraji. He's always our backup plan. So I pulled something off because I, since the guest backed out, and it was slow week. I found this on Barstool, and it is a tournament of worst situations.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like we should go do these one by one.
Yeah.
Number 1 versus 16. 1 is any toilet issues. 2 is getting too high from an edible.
I'm going toilet.
I'd say number 1 for sure beats getting too high.
Toilet issues. Yeah.
Toilet issues are horrible.
Yeah.
Although I did get too high from an edible at work that one time, and it was terrible.
But did you have to shower afterwards or anything like that?
Did you have a shitty ass?
I did not have a shitty ass, but I thought I was gonna die.
Friend fighting with parents in front of you versus hurting a kid on accident. I'm gonna take the second, hurting a kid on accident.
I'm gonna I feel like that's worse.
I don't care if people argue in front of me. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I just walk away.
Accidentally texting trash to the person you're trashing versus stuck somewhere with someone who you only kind of know.
5.
I think
5.
is
Yeah.
5 is definitely worse.
I can deal with not talking to somebody. It's fine.
I mean, I've definitely done that and been like, "Hey, yo, man, I said what I said." Sorry, you had to find out
like
about it
we've
this
all
way.
done that. So my last Samsung, or a couple 2 back, like if I went to go text message, it always went back to like the last person, and I forgot that a couple times. So I was be talking shit about somebody, and it'd be that last person I was talking to. So
Hmm.
that's easy.
I feel like I've definitely done it a couple times at least.
Oh, I know you have.
At least.
Let's see. Being around your ex immediately after you break up versus dead phone with no hope of charging soon. So for me, the question is, how long has it been since the ex and I have broken up, and how long are we stuck with each other? Versus
Right.
how long is no hope of charging soon?
And what's the situation too? Like, are you like outside? It's
Are you
like late
stuck
at night, and do you need
somewhere?
to? Yeah, like, do you need to call an
Yeah,
Uber or
do I need to get
something?
in touch with people? Like, I don't know. What's the worst? I think
I think
potentially
I mean,
4.
dead phone, like, I don't mind as long as I don't have to be anywhere or have to get in touch with somebody,
as long as it's
right?
not a dangerous situation.
Which ex are we
Mhm.
talking about? How did we break up?
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
there's
yeah.
also that.
So let's all
Uh,
right. Well, let's do this by the who is cooler out of the pitchers,
Who's what?
David or Jason? Who we pick? Let's pick it through them. If they got in a fight,
What?
I
Marcus,
love
stay
David
retarded.
Duchovny. I mean,
Marcus, stay on
he's
target.
Mulder. That
Yeah,
is David Duchovny, right?
yes,
yeah, I think so.
and that's Jason, whatever his name is, from Freaks and Geeks. Who dated Sarah
Anyways,
Marshall.
wet socks versus getting caught liking sexy pics on Instagram. I mean, fucking, who gives a fuck if you see me liking a sexy picture? Like,
Yeah, I
kiss
like
my
the
balls.
Wet
Wet
socks
socks
is
is
terrible.
Wet
yeah, wet
socks is
socks
the
are horrible.
fucking worst.
The
It's a
worst.
Like,
nightmare.
I would make, you know what I mean? If I was torturing somebody for this, to find out where the chemicals were for the bomb, I'd be like, put on these wet socks, motherfucker, and like play some contemporary Christian rock until.
Oh,
Oh,
Christian's doing hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
oh my god.
So being in Times Square near Christmas time, I would have chosen New Year's Eve
Horrible.
over Christmas time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
New Year's Eve
Or
is the worst.
getting caught cheating in school. I'm gonna take Times Square because
Yeah, for sure.
what's getting caught
Terrible.
cheating gonna do
Yeah,
versus
Nothing.
I've done
Times
both. And
Square.
fucking Times
Ugh.
Square. That time sucks. Regardless.
Mhm.
Times Square
Um,
sucks like on the best of times.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I
being
was
there
saying.
for like
Yeah.
the
Come on, man.
holidays. Oh,
dude, the epitome of things in America that are overrated as fuck.
Yes, Times Square.
Times Square is on that
Yeah.
fucking list.
I mean, if you want to talk about the '70s Times Square, different story.
I was at Times Square like so it was the day it was the 30th. So the day before New Year's Eve. And I wanted to blow my brains out. I was like, get me out of this place, please.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
it's
did
like
it.
the fucking Chinese theater in Hollywood. Like, it's just the
I
vortex. It's the nexus of the tourist trap.
I did a New Year's Eve there many years ago, and it
Where
was
at Times Square?
yeah, I was like 19 and 20.
Ugh.
Fucking
Boo.
it. I never went. I would never go back.
Fuck that.
It was trash.
All right, what else is on here? Accidentally breaking someone else's stuff or being the offender in a car accident. I think that is definitely the worst
Yeah, car accident.
because accidentally breaking someone's stuff is not
Well, what are
necessarily
you
going to make them.
breaking? What if you're
Yeah.
breaking like something like of really deep sentimental value, like grandma's like
Like grandma's
last thing you can
urn.
remember her by or something? Yeah.
Is that going to make my car insurance go up?
Well, I guess not.
Is that going to make my premium soar? You know what
No.
I'm saying? Am I going to get
Yeah.
That's all
Being
I'm
the
thinking.
offender in a
Like,
car accident.
I'm
is
sorry about
not-
grandma's ashes.
No bueno. I've been that person.
I'm really
a
worried
couple
about my
times.
premiums. Okay, and last on this fucking thing, being forced to watch a video of your friend. Oh, being able to watch a video your friend insists is funny versus first week of school / work icebreaker
Oh my
activity.
god, those are the worst.
Those are the fucking
I'm
Yeah, I'm
gonna
going
say
15.
15.
I'm going 15.
yeah, that's some hot garbage.
And I want to say
Being
You know
a
what
teacher.
we're not doing? Trust falls, you fucking
Uh,
fucks.
As a preschool teacher and like an elementary school teacher, dude, like the fucking shit that we would have to do, like during like, faculty week, like
Oh, it's
these
even
like
worse for the adults.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
like
It's
the
even worse. You think the kids
meet
are
and
soft? No, the shit
greets
they
and
make
like
the
all
adults
these like
do.
dumb workshops, and I just wanted to be like, please, can I take this pencil and shove it into my eyeballs? Like, I hate it. I mean, I'm not one for that kind of stuff to begin with. I hate it. I hated faculty meetings. I hated workshops. And then when like the first week of school where we were like doing all those, like faculty meetings and like let's meet with your team, bonding, all that stuff. I mean, just no, thank you.
So now my cousin is also a teacher. She agrees with you.
I guess I ever had a job interview where they like do a group interview and
Yes,
they do those things.
yes.
It's horrible. I hate
It's
that.
like, ah,
No, I've never had that. That's
I
Group
mean,
Oh,
I
it's
interview.
horrible.
I feel like it's like, why don't you just give us all? Why don't you just take a stick and throw it on the floor? And whoever gets the stick and beats everyone gets the job.
I would rather
That's how
do
I
that.
feel like group
I would
interviews
rather do
are.
that.
Like, what y'all really want to do
yeah.
is just have us club each other to death and see who's last person standing.
I mean, having worked a lot of corporate places, I hate those days, man. And I'm such a foul person, like just in general, I use the word fuck. So it's like, I have to like clean up.
Oh,
So
have
much.
you ever cussed when you cuss during an interview and you're like,
Oh fuck!
that's why I only ever interviewed in bars because I'm like, if I drop an F bomb in
I
a
have
bar
dropped
setting,
I
like
mean,
no
I
one's
have
really
said
gonna
some shit.
care,
I'm just
you
like,
know. I usually wait for the interviewer to do it first. Again, in a
So
bar
not
setting.
not the same, but similar. When we were like, back in whatever 2018, do you remember I was taking videos like to get people like to thank council for like listening to the workers. So I'm doing Marcus, and he goes, "Fucking thank you, council, for listening to the workers." Like,
The
now
first
can
word
we
out of
do
his
it?
mouth.
I was like, "Can we do it without the fucking?"
He's like, yeah, sure. Okay, take two. Fucking thanks a lot.
I was like,
Flavor
"Okay,
number
one more
3.
time, please do not use the fuck in the word."
really appreciate everything you're doing for me. Fuck yeah!
Flavor number 3 on my truly margarita style train. Mango chili.
Ooh, wait, mango chili?
See,
Mhm.
I
Is
told you
there
it was
gonna be
coming.
a little
Spicy.
spicy
See,
to
There's
see,
like
it?
a
see.
little tiny zing on
Little
the end.
zang?
You know
A
what?
little,
Now that
little
I remember,
zang.
speaking of Ukraine and spicy stuff, my brother-in-law, he had to go to Ukraine a little bit ago for work. He brought me back a bottle of spicy Ukrainian vodka. So
Oh yeah, was
yeah,
it good?
Ooh.
Have you drank it?
I had some of it. It's they
Is it
leave
bang?
like a pepper inside it, and I feel like when they leave stuff, it
Just
just
it goes.
it
If you
just
So,
guys,
gets weird.
according to the Los Angeles Blade.com, warlord who persecuted gay Chechens killed in Ukrainian fighting.
sweet.
So, score one
So
for
I
the
was
community.
thinking we haven't been trolled at all this episode.
That's
We
how you
might
know
be
it's a
too boring.
Now
slow
you
day.
no,
Right.
no.
The hack, yeah, the bots are just like, no, you know what it is? The bots are
They're
too busy trolling everyone that's like freaking out about war.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Or
I
they're
bet
actually
you,
in the
like,
war because that's where they're from.
oh, interesting.
That's my
There
point.
now, so I also did see that you, anonymous. I almost said unanimous. Anonymous has proclaimed that they are at war now with Russia, and so
Fuck
which is
anonymous.
I'm like
Anonymous
anonymous.
can
Where the
suck my
fuck were
dick.
y'all during like the Trump
Listen,
administration?
fuck
Yeah.
Where were y'all on
anonymous. Fuck
J6?
anonymous.
You know what I mean?
Fucking
Like,
dumb anonymous.
I
come on.
loved them in the beginning because I thought it was kind of like, oh, fucking hackers go to town, right? And then, like you said, when we needed them, they just
Yeah,
disappeared.
where'd you go,
Fuck off,
fuckers?
you know? Yeah, fuck them.
Marcus, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but turn your mic up like 2%. I can't believe I'm saying this, but
You will
for
regret
once,
it
Marcus is
later.
the quiet one. Val's the one that's not echoing. It's just straight. I'm probably gonna fuck the whole dynamic of the show.
Right now,
Well,
the echo's gonna come back.
well,
Everyone's gonna be
hello,
all
hello.
fucking
I am
screwed.
getting a new microphone tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, fancy.
No,
So-
I'm getting the Shore. Getting
Are
us a
you
Shore
sure?
microphone.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
At the shore.
Share the Shore.
So,
So I think
yeah,
it's
but
safe
it's
to say-
crazy. So like, we're sitting here. I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. I was like, this isn't. Oh, this goes back to my whole thing about conventional war. Is like we're not fighting. This isn't some troops on the ground shit. This is not going to be fought with soldiers. I mean, there's going to be definitely some soldiers and some casualty. We have to justify. We have to shoot the missiles so we can justify spending more money to buy more missiles
Right.
and shit. But like, this shit is gonna get worked out in a fucking boardroom.
Yeah.
This is a war of fucking zeros and ones and dollars and
mean,
cents and
Tomorrow the
rubles
Senate's voting
Mhm.
on.
and rupees and shit. Like, you know, I used to get really annoyed whenever they were like, sanctions, sanctions. I'm like, oh, but I get it now. Like, you just, everything is so interconnected. All of our economies are so interconnected that, like, this is how you have to do it. Like, you know, and it was one of those things I was trying to explain to someone. There was someone in British Parliament was like talking about how, you know, the Russians have been using Parliament to launder money for like a really long time, and that a lot of these motherfuckers are on the take in some way, shape, or form. And I mean, that same thing implies with every government, especially ours. You know, like they've had their, you know, dude, go to Russia House. You literally don't have to fucking go far. You literally could walk into Russia House and an oligarch could be just fucking chilling at a table somewhere.
It's because they are.
Like we are breaths away from these motherfuckers and all their money and shit.
Hey, Boo, did you ever know Ziggy, bartender from the country, not the country club, Russia's House is the other place, the beer garden.
No,
he's
maybe if I've
Yugoslavian.
seen them, I don't.
He's
I'm not recalling,
Yugoslavian, and
but-
he used to work at the Russia House, and he would just tell me stories. And I'm like, what the fuck? It just,
Yeah.
it's some of the craziest shit. Just like everything you just said, it's like literally people in a hierarchy are fucking just hanging out with fucking a stripper in the corner.
I mean, dude, the Russian embassy's a fucking 7-minute cab ride from Russia House. So yeah, it's like the shit. DC's not a fucking big town, so it's just so easy for all of that shit to fucking, you know, be here. It's easy to see the influence of that money, you know, and yeah, this is some shit that's gonna end up worked out on a fucking golf course or in a boardroom.
I
And
know,
it's
which
just-
is like shit because there are people who've already been bombed and lost their lives, you know, and like I'm like, great, like those sanctions, great, levy those sanctions, but like those people have lost their lives already. Like,
yeah.
you know, and like what are those sanctions doing for those people who've lost their homes or have been separated from their families? Or like you see all these videos of like of parents having to like give there's one video of a dad who had to like put his children in this stranger's car and was like, can you please take them to the border because I can't leave. And like, you know, I mean, it's I mean, war is yes, war is everywhere and war has been happening. It's just it doesn't necessarily happen like in our sphere, but like it's just some crazy ass shit. I don't know why this is like really affecting me more than others because I think it's just I just find
Well,
it
What are
it's
your,
it's just easier and easier to like see it, and you know, we're just more and more exposed to it every time.
That's
Yeah.
very true. I mean, it's right in our face. I mean, that being
Mhm.
said, you see how Fox News is sucking Putin's dick?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're all supportive. Like, all right,
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna make fun of somebody from Delaware. This dumb motherfucker, Delaware, get your people, and I want to get this bit. She's running for Senate, I believe, GOP. I heard about her. I read about her. She's like the Christine girl who was the witch back in the day, or the Tea Party. So this is what she said. This is what she said the other day.
So, you know, Russia is a Christian nationalist nation. They're actually Orthodox Christian. I'm Russian Orthodox. So, you know, I actually support Putin's right to protect his people and always put his people first, but also protect their Christian values. I identify more with with Putin's Christian values than I do with Joe Biden. So, you know, like there is that, you know, that there is that there. You know, Christian nationalist countries also are a threat to the global regime, like the Luciferian regime. It wants to mash everything together, but Putin takes care of his people. He looks out for his
What?
people.
What is she
watched
talking
them
about?
Deported, like they literally walked them through the streets. The criminal illegals who were coming into their country, they walked them out and they escorted them out and they said, "Get out." You know, I can respect that. I can respect that, and I can respect the fact that Putin does everything he can to protect
way to
his
behave
people.
too. Gosh.
it's a white woman way to behave.
Mm.
Fucking bitch.
She's
I won't flash my card.
she's probably having really amazing sex like all the time, every day.
Oh, yeah.
Mind blowing. I'm sure. Like, sure. Well, I guess, well timed.
That's why I had to say.
Yeah. So, yeah. so that's the thing, and I mean that's gonna be the thing we're gonna be talking about. You know what I've heard very, very little about in the last week.
COVID.
Mm. Say it again, Val.
Coronavirus.
Dude, I ain't barely heard a motherfucking thing
It's funny, huh? It's funny how that works out.
about COVID
Mm.
since the Olympics ended and since Russia invaded Ukraine.
That's why they knew they were going to.
I
Very
mean, mask
curious.
mandate is being lifted on Tuesday.
Mask mandate's being lifted on Monday.
Tuesday.
So which is weird because like there's allegedly these truck drivers that are gonna come here and try to shut things down, but apparently there's actually only maybe like 12 of them, and 2 of them are driving like F-150s with flat tires and shit. So like one dude, I guess, who was like legitimately supposed to lead this shit ended up with 2 flats on fucking 95.
Oh, that's just too bad, man. I was kind of hoping to see them come.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, let me tell you something. These fucking monkeys are more than cordially invited to try to stop traffic on my favorite stretch of 495, and that is anywhere in PG County. Your laughter tells me that I am right. Because you know whose way you're not getting in the fucking way of? Is anybody on that fucking stretch trying to get from, I don't know, fucking just fill in the blank to fill in the blank. Fucking
Right.
Silver Spring to fucking Upper Marlboro. Like, you can fuck around and find out. In Montgomery County, they might let you get away with some shit.
Moco?
Virginia stretch of 495, probably all
Maybe.
day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you bring
PG
that
County.
shit
PG County,
fucking
fuck
to
no.
Prince George's County. They gonna squat up on your ass.
Good.
They're
Just
already running
keep-
motherfuckers off the road. 'Cause it's a day
Keep
that
trying to
ends
drive by
live.
Greenbelt.
Right. You try to bring that energy to Greenbelt. I triple dog dare you. Triple dog. They run motherfuckers off the road because it's a day that ends in Y. You gonna see their We're gonna take our trucks and step on traffic.
I see
Okay.
Val members fight somebody once a day. Driving.
It's true. It's true.
That's what I thought playing. Remember how we
I've
had
gotten out of my car before and had an argument with people.
You never made it past New Hampshire Avenue.
She's deadly.
By
Deadly,
exit
I tell you.
29, y'all are toast. Fucking shit. Shit.
That's too
Well,
funny.
just
We're all gone
so
mad,
on
y'all.
Eastern Avenue one time, some old dude came out and like got mad at me. Why did he get mad at me?
I don't know, was
But
that-
I was in the right. Like
Was I there?
I was in. No, you weren't there. I was by myself. But like, I was in a in the left turn lane, and so you could only turn left. And he was mad that I wasn't moving, and so he got out of his car and it kicked the side of my car door.
Wow.
You did what, motherfucker?
I was like, "What do you want me to do? Like, I can't like get out of the way. I'm supposed to be turning left." Fucking crazy people. People are crazy.
Yeah. So PG County, huh?
Yeah. It was on the
Georges don't
PG
play.
County side, not the DC side.
Georges don't
Of Eastern Avenue.
play. You know, they never have. They're not, no.
No,
Fucking
dude.
sh-
Hey, you
That's
guys
why
want
when
me
all
to?
Are they really
motherfuckers-
coming? When are they coming? On Tuesday?
I think
Oh,
that's
If they make
allegedly,
it.
like tomorrow. I thought it
Tomorrow?
I
was
think they're
this
supposed to be here
week.
tomorrow. Yeah.
This was be like this week,
Dummies.
yeah. But I'm just like, that's why whenever them Bamas come to fucking, all the Trumpers and shit, where do they stay? They stay in the motherfucking Commonwealth.
They do.
They don't want nothing to do with PG. They don't want nothing to do. They might get a hotel in Silver Spring or Bethesda and then fucking take the metro down, but the Bamas
Or-
definitely ain't fucking hanging out around Greenbelt. Fucking.
They're staying like
Hyattsville.
right in like like
In DC proper, yeah.
DC proper. Like
Hotel Harrington, we see you bitches.
Oh, fuck that place. man.
Fucking Roach Motel looking ass motherfuckers. Like,
Hey, and I used to love that bar until I realized all
Dude.
that shit.
dude, when I was working downtown at National Theater, that was my fucking go-to spot.
Right.
For
I worked around the corner.
during
they had
lunch
great sandwiches.
and after work. It
Their
was
sandwiches
the best
are good.
The
basic bar food you could get.
tenders were
You know, But
delightful.
y'all had to go and fuck
Ruin that
around.
shit.
Yo, they haven't changed anything except for the TVs in that place in 30
Y'all had to lay
years.
down. Y'all had to lay down with dogs.
The unfortunate thing is that like the people who work there are like decent dudes, but like people, but you know,
The owner's a piece of shit.
yes, the owner's a piece of shit. And like when all is said and done, if you're willing to like tolerate that bullshit so you can make a little money, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they make good money. March 1st is when it's supposed to be here, guys.
March 1st is when the caravan's coming.
Yeah.
The caravan of
All
10.
right, so to all my PG heads, March 1st. Y'all know now. Squad up. Get all the biker boys. Get everybody. It's gonna be great. I wish they fucking wish they would.
Yeah,
Try that
I
shit over
wish
by
they would.
National Harbor. Are you shitting me? Ah,
Oh, Oxford.
Oxon Hill, bro.
Yeah, Oxon Hill. Yo, when I worked at the MGM and we were doing these shows, I would have to go over there to get booze before
wish
because
a
I wouldn't have time
motherfucker
after the
would.
show. And yo, that liquor was so cheap over there.
Oh
And
yeah.
it was, and there's nothing but liquor stores. It was
Beautiful. Liquor stores and Eastern Motors, where your job's your credit.
awesome.
I love their commercials.
Dude, they're the best.
So
You guys remember those ads? Yeah, those ads with the
Yeah, those commercials.
with the
The
yeah we used
Eastern
to
Motor.
yeah we used to when we were busking with my buddy out in around like DC and Maryland, we would play that occasionally. People would like freak out whenever we started.
Oh, but yeah, dude, come on. Everybody loves a quality jingle. And that's that's DC as fuck. Even though it's PG County, he does a prime for all you motherfuckers that get all literal about DC as fuck. One of the motherfucking things that falls under that category, which is completely 100% based in PG County, but is DC as fuck, is the Eastern Motors jingle. The more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah,
No,
I wish we could
no.
close the show with that song tonight. I really wish.
I
could
think
do
we
it.
can. It's
Dude,
just
they've been
just a
bust-
little bit of it.
The Mighty Trouble Threat has been back and forth about doing a cover of that forever, but I was like, it's the thing already, and like, I'm already like in a go-go band that looks like a Benetton ad. By the way, we're recruiting Asians. We don't have any Asians in the fold. If any Asians out there that like to play go-go, hit me up. Slide into the DMs. We got you.
I can hit a cowbell.
Hey, can you hit a cowbell in time though, Val? Is the question.
Huh?
Anyone can hit a cowbell.
Yes, I can hit it on
Can you hit
time.
one in time? There we
I
go.
used to play the piano, man.
Then you're in.
You
Welcome
should
to the
just
Mighty
play the
Trouble
piano.
Threat, Val. It was that easy.
Uh,
It was that easy. You blinked and now you're in a go-go band. Bet you didn't see that coming in 2022. I was like, fuck, what?
I used to play an African drum too.
Oh shit, girl!
Yeah.
Don't fuck around.
I think it's
Put
at my
your-
mom's house still. I
We'll
bought
put
it
your ass to
like,
work.
in college.
your
I
ass
took this
to
drumming
work,
class for
Val.
drumming for dance, and I bought the drum.
Drumming for dance, huh?
You toughen them hands up, girl.
So, John Witherspoon.
Ford, Honda, Chevy, Beamers, and minivans, over 600 cars, trucks, SUVs. Are you listening, man? Let Eastern Motors put you in a car today. Let Eastern Motors finance it all the way.
Oh my god!
All right.
The best.
R.I.P.
Yes.
R.I.P.
Never, ever gets old.
I love those commercials.
Rest in peace, John Witherspoon.
Yes.
The crowd seems to like that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little hot flash when the music came on. You hear that horn? You're like, oh, shit. I gotta take my shirt off. Anyone who sat still during that jingle is a fucking racist.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you. It's dead inside.
Say, if you didn't at
Oh
least
my
tap
God.
your foot to that.
Mm. Nod your head a little bit.
Fucking
Just
Nazi.
a little.
I'm calling you out.
Oh, I got some stuff for you.
Imagine sitting still during the Eastern Motors jingle. You
That is
probably
a- that-
complained.
That is a. It's
You
always
probably
been a joke.
complained about the what was the joint on Georgia, in Florida?
Oh, the
Uh,
Metro.
The Metro,
Oh.
yeah, like,
The
yeah,
go-go.
complained about the Metro PCS store with the non-toe tapping
Which is now
head looking
T-Mobile.
ass. I'm on to you.
So Eastern Motors has a YouTube channel.
I bet they do. I bet it's fantastic.
I'm gonna watch.
It's
every
probably
video.
just anyone that's ever done a commercial for them. Dude,
Take my hat off.
during the LeVar Burton and Clinton Portis era, them commercials were next
Oh,
level.
I got some.
Clinton
Gold,
used
I
to
got
wear
gold.
all the
I got some. I got
outfits.
some. I got gold coming for you guys, man. It's
Oh,
gonna
shit.
be.
Hold on,
fun.
don't spread. Don't give it all away now.
Oh, I'm not.
Don't-
I'm
no.
not. I'm not. I'm just getting ready.
Spread that out, dude.
Just
during-
queuing it up.
During the
I-
Clinton
yeah.
Portis era, dude, them commercials.
I got
were,
that video. It's
Yes.
not loading.
They were
I
the
have that
shit,
video.
yo.
It's not loading up. God damn it.
Those commercials are awesome.
I have.
Nobody did an Eastern Motors commercial like CP. He was like 100% in when they were like, bro, pick any car on the lot. Hey, here's some money. Just do this commercial.
So good.
So I wish we had Jamie here because I wanted to talk to you guys about what I am referring to as the Cootie documentary, aka
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we were
AKA
supposed to talk about it this time.
Genius. I finished episode 2 last night.
Well, I
This
only have
fucking
watched
shit
one.
has me fucked up in ways that I never, ever, ever, ever expected to be fucked up when it comes to Kanye West.
I agree.
I am
I do it.
so incredibly just twisted in fucking knots with every minute that this documentary goes by. And again, shout out to Cootie for 20 years in the trenches,
Right.
following
Dude, how
this
about
dude
that?
around. Following this dude around, he spent like there was like a year. Kanye went on one tour without him, and that was the only time that Cootie wasn't there documenting everything.
And what's
Um,
crazy is that, like, I mean, he just sort of spotted Kanye like when he was 19 years old. And he was like, "Hey, this dude's going somewhere," and then he gave up his stand-up
He gave up his comedy career.
like career, completely gave it up to just. He was like, on a lark. He was like, I have a, he's like, this guy's got something. I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow him for.
I mean, first of all, shout out to listening to your gut instinct.
Right.
Yeah, right? No
Like,
shit.
For real. Shout out to listening to your gut instinct because all them other little voices were like, I don't know, he might be a little crazy. Like, but he was on that. Like, it's just fucked up because, like, having like lived through the beginning of,
Yeah.
the beginning of his career and, some of the opinions that I had about him or have had about him, are still very valid. But then I'm just like, oh, there's so much more shit now that makes sense about.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks volumes about how he is now. Is really
Yeah.
what it is. And I don't want to justify his behavior or validate
But
his
you can see
behavior,
it.
But like, you're like, oh yes, of course the man needs therapy and medication.
Yeah.
Like, look at the roots that he had when he started. Like his mom, the impact that his mom had on him. is
Yeah.
just-
She
that-
was,
that-
she was
that's-
everything.
Was literally to say she was everything was an understatement.
Right.
Like, I mean,
Everything he did was for her.
and she was 1,000 into everything. He could have been a mass murderer, and she'd have been like, "He's
She'd
the
be like,
best
"You
mass
did a
murderer
great
anybody
job
ever,"
that way. Like the way you
and
cut
not-
up that person's head. Like you did a great
Yeah.
job."
But I mean, it just. But also at the same time, she also is this kind of mom that seemed like she's a black mom. So if he was fucking up, she'd be like, "Baby." She
Yep,
might not
yep.
call him out on camera in front of like the boys and everything, but like, I bet you Donda, if he really fucked up, she'd pull his ass aside and be like, "Babe,
What you doing?
what you doing?" Right? Like give him an opportunity to at least explain himself. You know what I mean? And then, but like he don't have. I'm scared for episode 3. I saw it when they did the teaser for episode 3. I started to fucking well up.
I didn't
'Cause
see the
it's when
trailer.
everything goes bad. I thought episode 2 was gonna be like Empire Strikes Back.
Uh,
Where you're like it just
It's-
ends
it's
in
3.
tragedy, and you're like, "Where's the redemption?" We're not gonna get no redemption. We're not gonna get redemption. We're gonna get We got episode 1, which was laying the groundwork. We got episode 2, which was,
He's breaking through.
breaking out. And dude, they aired Dame Dash the fuck out
Right?
in this episode.
Right. They did.
Pulled the man's pants down and showed the world his skid marks on some bro. You made this dude literally do all of this.
You treated
and
him.
The only redeeming thing is that Dame Dash admitted on I told this kid just to stick to rapping, but that was your weak ass apology. But put his ass on blast, dude, and just to see the tenacity that dude went through to try to get his goals accomplished. Jamie Foxx,
right?
Jamie Foxx is low key, giving everybody in the whole squad was giving each other legs up, dude.
Yeah, man. They
took care. They took care. He was doing with Mos Def and Talib, and John Legend, and just all of that. It was just cool.
All the feels came back to me because I was remembering those songs and those albums. Oh shit, he was on that album.
That dude literally made that first record for every track to be a banger.
And they are.
And every track on that record is a fucking banger. Every fucking single track. Every single track. And just the dude. Yeah, the dude was just ridiculously talented. And so I spent so long being fucking annoyed by him. Never mad, but just being annoyed by the bullshit that you just forget oh, this dude was legitimately talented and was touching all kinds of things that were touching us before we ever even knew his name. We were rocking out to this dude's beats before we ever knew who the fuck he was. Yeah. And, you can't deny, this documentary just cements, okay, you can't deny that this dude, you may not like what the fuck he's doing now, but in the very beginning, the dude came out, best intentions.
He was legit.
Odds stacked against him, guns blazing, refused to fucking be told no, refused to quit. And that's the type of shit that we're all, raised to admire and raised to respect. But when they started getting to, the little teaser for episode 3 were just, all the George Bush hates black people and the Taylor Swift thing and then all the other things that just snowball out of that. I legitimately got upset because you just know this episode is just going to be watching the beginning of the unraveling.
The screws are starting to come out.
The beginning of the unraveling of, for all intents and purposes, brilliant mind, brilliant musical mind,
right?
Brilliant musical mind, just all his shit instrumental. Somebody tried to compare him to Puff Daddy, and here's the thing:
smack the shit.
Puff Daddy had a great ear for music. Puff Daddy rarely came up with anything original. He only did reboots of other shit that already existed. If anyone could find a Diddy track that he came up with from scratch that was not based off of a song that already existed, I challenge you. I welcome it. I am happy to admit that if I'm wrong, if it exists out there, but I believe that 99.9% of the shit that Puff Daddy did was somebody else's rehashed stuff, which is what a lot of hip hop is based on. But even the greatest producers in hip hop have done stuff from scratch, and I just have never, ever found anything from Diddy that wasn't already a reboot of someone else's shit. And also, Diddy should have stayed away from the mic. There's never, ever been a track that has been improved by the vocal appearance of Sean Combs. Never has there ever been. Never has there ever been a track that was made better by having Sean Puffy Combs do vocals on it.
Who told him that was a good idea?
No, the problem.
Maybe his mom.
No. The problem is you're asking the wrong question. The question should be, why didn't someone pull him aside? It would have been great if Biggie had just put his hand on Diddy's shoulder one day and been like, "Bro,
this is not for you.
This is stick to
producing.
Stick to producing." Like
Suge Knight says, stick to producing.
That's the only thing Suge ever got right. Besides the formation of the original Death Row lineup, the only other thing he ever got right was, shut the fuck up. Stick to twisted knobs and fucking pushing buttons. Because nobody wants to fucking hear anything. But Kanye could fucking rhyme. Kanye got rhymes. He got bars. He's got bars.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that he came up with bars in a situation where, you know, he was never about guns, and so he don't talk about guns. You know what I mean? Like he's able to like lyrically, he's able to be lyrically adept without uh going to all the go tos.
Yes, he did. He
You
did
know,
break for
yo, he broke. Yeah,
He did.
that was my favorite scene in
Bro was
episode
like,
two.
what the fuck?
My favorite scene in episode 2 was Pharrell having to leave the room
Right.
because Kanye just fucking destroyed him. Like, just yeah, it was a beautiful sight to see. You know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to episode 3. It's gonna be hard though. It's gonna be
You
real
gonna cry?
hard.
You gonna cry?
It's gonna be brutal. I got, like I said, I welled up.
Marcus is definitely gonna cry.
Like, oh, dude, I might actually. You know what? Shit. Maybe I'll watch it with Big Jamie. Do a little.
You know Jamie's crying.
Oh, you know Jamie's going. Jamie's gonna be all up in his feels.
So Val sent a TikTok. I'll play it later. I'm gonna play it now. And there's a video that I had a couple weeks back that actually made me cry. I was gonna put it into the rotation, but just kind of forgot about it. So I've cried to it once already. I rewatched it today. Cried again.
Is this gonna be a hat trick?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely a bad. I can't control that shit.
Are we playing this now or later?
No, I'm gonna play it later.
Oh.
You're gonna play? Oh, damn. Okay, you got me all.
Well,
fucked
why'd
up.
you tell us about it now?
Okay. I'll play it later. I'll play it now. So Val, this is what makes Marcus cry. Fuck.
Guess where they're from?
Could it be
Jamaica.
a string of islands?
Jamaica.
Somewhere in Southeast.
So I looked up the
Mexico City.
the gal who's who so I originally saw that on like Tank's
Carl.
Good News.
Too soon. Too soon, Carl. Settle down.
Take a
Yeah,
shot.
Carl. So
Truly.
it was. I originally saw that video on. Do you see on or do you follow on YouTube on Instagram? It's Tank's Good News.
No.
So he like posts like feel good shit. So I originally saw it on that, and I had to look up the original person who posted the video because I was like, they have to be Filipino. They have to be because the way they like reacted and stuff. And like, and sure enough, yes, she actually lives in Virginia Beach. Her mom lives there, and like and people were like, oh, you could tell who her favorite was. The first woman that she ran up to and like started jumping it down. Turns out it's because she lives that sister lives in California and she hardly ever gets to see her. So she was like the one who lives the furthest away. The other siblings live fairly close by.
Gotcha.
But the best part about it,
How did you?
the best part about it was that, huh?
I ain't trying to say all Filipinos know each other, but damn, Val,
don't
you
know
got a lot
each
of
other.
information from this video. About
Well,
this
I looked
family.
it up. She posted it. She like wrote about it. But like the best part about it was like the way that the mom was like posing and stuff. Literally all Filipino moms post like that. Like my mom poses like that.
Oh, for pictures and stuff.
Yes. I think they're like taught for that generation was like taught from a young age how to like pose for pictures.
I mean, is that the class they took?
I think they did. They were all like in beauty pageant. My mom was a beauty queen in the Philippines. She has all these pictures of like where she like was in like beauty pageants and stuff.
I think you should share those pictures.
I have to go find them. They're at my mom's house somewhere. She like tucked them away. But it's like that same like the head tilt and like little pose.
You don't have to give us a class. We can all do it.
Yes, teach us how to pageant walk and how to pose. We need poise and grace.
I didn't
Yeah.
say I took a I wasn't a beauty pageant.
This show is
Contestant, my
severely
mom.
lacking in poise and grace. I've always said.
But who knows? We're probably related somehow, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course you are. Why wouldn't you be?
Lord of mercy.
We're all related somehow. Filipinos.
Hey, is now probably a good time? Why not? Fuck it. Thank you all for watching, who've stuck it out with us for this long. Especially if you're just tuning in. Feel free to recommend us, like us, share, and subscribe on all the platforms on Facebook and Instagram, The District of Misfits Show, on Twitter at DC Misfits. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe there where you can watch this episode and previous episodes as well as other content produced by District Dogface Studio. And go to Twitch. Check us out there, District of Misfits. And you can also go to CrushingDC.com and get yourself some gear. You look good doing it. They make for great gifts, especially the coffee mugs that are they're even good when you're not drinking coffee out of them. And,
I really want to. We need to get this one back up.
Yes, we'll get that on soon.
And yeah, if you want to be a guest on this show or make a podcast of your own, we can help you make those dreams come true. Just reach out to us at districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com.
But what?
What else you got, Marcus? Play some more some things. You got
Tiki
some
tacks.
memes?
Hold, please.
I know your meme man Jamie's not here, so
Right?
Oh wait, did I have some memes? Shit.
too late, Val.
Way to go, Val.
Too late.
I know, right? Damn it.
Where that one? All right. Let me see here. This is from Val. I'm assuming another Filipino.
What is this? I can't shake my ass, but I can shake my nose. Who made this?
First of all, shout out to whoever made that filter. You are a national.
That's
You are a
amazing.
national or perhaps international treasure.
That was amazing.
In a dark world, it's nice to see a little pinprick of light. You know, it's good stuff. You're doing the Lord's work, even if it may be the Lord of Darkness.
So, let me see. I'm trying to see if I should put that back. I'm gonna show the video from Mark's for Ukraine today. I forgot to show it during the thing. So this is during the protest today. It's a lot of people. Yo, they don't fuck around, dude.
It was a good day for a rally today. Oh man, I actually took pictures of the Chelada variety pack. I just saw it.
Like you pre-did it?
Huh?
Oh.
No, I like took a picture of it actually in the grocery store. Yeah,
Atta
no.
girl, bro.
I know, I forgot. Oh, here's a good one.
Oh, you guys want to see a meme that I will kind of blow your head off?
Blow my head off.
Blow your mind.
Bring it.
Blow your mind. Or, you know, blow your head off. It's all the same. Marcus, you're like a English as a second language person.
Have you guys ever seen? Has any of y'all seen Boondock Saints?
Yes.
Huh?
And you know the first couple scene, first scene or second scene where they are at the bar, the bartender. I'll go get it because it's all me. Trust me. When you hear it, that's Marcus. All right, Donald and Donald.
Oh no. What? Wait.
See it?
Man, I'm really upset. At
Can you see
first,
it
I
now?
didn't see it, and then I saw it, and now I'm really upset that I can't unsee it. So, mission accomplished, Marcus. Well, you broke Boo today. Good
You
job.
broke Boo's. You
I'm
broke.
broke.
Which
He didn't break me, but I'm dented.
He exploded his brain.
The paint is chipped.
Val, you want to talk about the summit gala?
Oh, I just saw it.
Okay.
So this is their fundraiser for the music summit that Dior Ashley Brown, our good friend, is part of. It's their fundraiser. They're doing it on March 3rd. That's this Thursday. So I think there's still tickets available. So if you're interested in buying tickets, go to dcmusicsummit.org. You can also buy. I think you can also buy. You may also be able to put bids in for this silent auction stuff.
How much are
online.
tickets?
I don't know. I don't remember. Let me look. Hold, please.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, I found a video from Boondock Saints. Get that loaded up. All right, I got an Eastern Market commercial. That
Hold, please,
You got
real
an
quick.
Eastern Market commercial?
yeah, Eastern Market.
Eastern Motors?
Market. Gentrification. At Eastern Market. Gentrification.
Oh, no.
Okay, so real quick,
welcome,
the tickets
bitches.
are $40 to $100. Various levels of support. It's at the Church of the Holy City on 16th Street, 1611 16th Street Northwest. Like I said, if you just go, you could buy tickets at districtfray.com. That's where you register for the event. Yeah.
All right. So this is a stuttering bartender from Boondock Saints, and it's me. It's old Marcus. All right, they're just gonna get in a fight now.
Those
Huh?
dang Russians. It's all
Yeah,
fun and
those
games
Russians
to handcuff homie to the toilet.
Yeah, they're gonna kill
Oh,
you
this-
and kill
this
your
can't end
brother
well.
too.
This cannot end well.
All right, this does not go well. This is Eastern Motors.
That
At Eastern Motors, your job you're created. At Eastern Motors, your job you're created. Ford Hondas, Chevy Beamers, and minivans. Over 600 cars, trucks, subs. Are you listening, man? Can you give me some shots vodka, please? At Eastern Motors, your job you're created. At Eastern Motors, your job you're created. It's gonna be on YouTube for sure. For sure, man. I'm gonna kill you.
First of
Oh my
all,
God.
the EVP who was responsible for bringing Ovechkin in for doing that commercial and not getting him sufficiently drunk ahead of time, fired. Fired. You should never work in this fucking town or in this industry ever again. Do you not know who you were fucking dealing with? Potential greatness at the time. What year is that from? That's he
looks young. He looks young as shit in that video.
He was young as hell in that. But like, he was like, "Can I get some?" Yes, bro. We've been a half a bottle fucking deep before we even brought you in the door. That's poor planning. Poor planning, Eastern Motors. Of course, you know, what do they know about hockey? They're like, yo, this is that white dude they brought in. Everybody likes. Let's get him in. Like, I'd have had Ovi tore down in the limo.
right?
He wouldn't even know.
Hold on, I got something else for you then.
And then we take you to Empire afterwards.
Hold, please.
Woo! Oh wait, I cracked open my last one.
What? How can that be?
Wait, did I? Yeah, shit. Classic lime. You'll love to see it.
Classic
frills.
lime.
No frills.
Wait, you only had 4 of them, Boo?
There's only 4 different flavors.
Oh, but you have more. It's just
Oh,
the 4
yes.
different flavors.
Oh, okay. You had us worried there.
No.
I thought that was it. Like your last that you had.
Oh, that's you guys didn't realize I quit drinking after this. Once this cup is empty, no more booze.
What?
For how long?
No more.
Till
more
the
drinking.
next one goes in.
No more drinking. No more drinking on the podcast. I'm giving up sex and weed too. I'm only doing hard drugs. Period.
What after Fat Tuesday?
No alcohol, no drinking, no sex, just hard drugs.
40 days, 40 nights type shit.
No. Just till the wind changes direction and I decide to do something else.
Till next week.
All of that could change within the next, 15 seconds.
2 hours.
So,
I think I'm giving up Diet Coke for Lent.
Do you drink a lot of Diet Coke?
I do.
I want to try these guys.
What's that?
Zab's cookies? Are those
Zab's-
cookies? What are those?
Hold,
Cake
please.
puffs.
I
I
would
have no idea.
eat
Are they like
the
Easy
fucking
Puffs?
shit
In
out of
fact,
those.
the only reason why I'm even willing to give them a try is because
Zaps. Zaps
I
is the shit,
mean,
dude.
That brand.
Mhm.
Ooh.
That's
Puffs.
the best
Does that mean like it's like
So there's
cheese
sweet.
puffs.
cheese puffs?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm
Crunchy.
just saying.
Are they crunchy, sweet king cake puffs?
Ooh.
I must have those in my face.
Yeah,
I
Val.
don't
Order
want some king cake.
Hey, Val,
I'm
get
getting some
drunk
right
and
now.
order some shit tonight.
Yeah, right now.
Yes, now we're going
Yeah,
to the
right
drunken
now.
Amazon.
What's
stat.
it called? Bring it back up.
Oh my god.
King
Just
cake
look up
Zaps.
Zach's King Cake Puffs.
Go ahead, Zaps, with your bad self.
Zach's
Oh
got
look,
another
it
new
just
flavor.
came up right away.
Them craw tater chips, man. Those are my jams.
they're up.
They don't have them.
What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up.
Get your shit together.
God damn it.
King
So-
Get
cake.
it together.
Since we got
Happy Mardi
Ovechkin,
Gras to everybody. The Mardi
Yeah.
Gras. We
Almost.
didn't get to Mardi Gras.
tonight is London Gras.
So
Tonight is what?
London Gras.
When is Fat
London.
Tuesday? Is that this Tuesday?
Tuesday. It's on
Mhm.
Tuesday.
It's on Tuesday. Sorry, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I smoke a lot of weed. Fat Tuesday could have been last Tuesday for all I fucking know.
I would have
No,
already
like-
started giving up the Diet Coke.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
It's this Tuesday. Our good friend Laura Pekelkey has started her drive already down to New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
Wait,
Laura from
she's
Fun
going
House.
down now for Mardi
She's
Gras.
driving. Yep, driving right now.
Trying to get there in time for just
Mardi
what?
Gras.
So she could party tomorrow and then
They're
Fat
going down.
Tuesday and then
They're just going down like
she's just going
till
for the
Thursday.
Fat Tuesday blow off.
Yeah. I think they're coming back on Thursday.
Where's she staying at?
I have no idea. I think she got like an Airbnb.
You
Um,
get some cheap ones around the corner. Yeah.
she and her barback Fredo, they're going down tonight, and then a couple other people are meeting her down there.
You drove my car, Fredo.
Right. Since we're on the Ovechkin train, this is from the championship.
With his whole chest. With his whole chest, y'all.
We're
Holy
not gonna
shit.
be sucked this year. I was there.
No, he said
I
we're
was
not
at
gonna
that
be
thing.
fucking suck.
We're not gonna be fucking sucked this year.
That's what he said. He threw out after yeah.
So you know that video? There's a video of him drinking beer, like a keg stand out of the Stanley Cup. That was at Nick's.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So the at the time he was the general manager at Tony and Joe's, but now he's their marketing director, Dave Pera. He's the one who took that video. And I think he said he's gotten like 8 million views off of it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No shit.
Yeah. They were crazy that day. They were like, I mean, obviously everybody saw them swimming in the fountain and then doing the
Living
Ovi
their
doing the keg
best
stand.
Stanley Cup.
That
Living
was
their-
after they'd left the Nats game where they were like singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" all fucked up, chugging of all things, Bud Light.
Bud Light out of the cup. I mean,
funny.
here's the thing. Like, I think one of the rare being on the jumbotron, wasted, singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at a Nats game is almost a rite of passage. It should happen to you
Yeah.
at least once in your lifetime. It happened with me when I was with Fritz and Lisa back in the day. Like, we're behind home plate, some seats her dad had or some shit. Like, corporate as fuck, super cushy. We had no business being there. And it was when Hard Lemonades had just come out. So we're just crushing those. We actually had some Hard Lemonades and some Twisted Teas. It was probably
Twisted
not
Teas.
proper fashion. Trying to make our own fucking half and halves, our own fucking.
That's what I do.
Right.
Lemon vodka and
Yeah.
twisted tea.
stupid. But yeah, we ended up on there for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and the first time ever I was not able to sway to the beat of a song. I was so drunk. Yeah, good time.
Yeah, they were pretty fucked up. I was not working at Nick's yet, but I remember I was at it was the Pride Parade that year, and we were doing some shit for 77. So I was there like, doing some stuff with other people, and I got the bat signal from my friend who worked at Tony and Joe's. She sent out a mass text. She was like, the Capitals are down at the waterfront at Nick's, and so I ran from P Street from like DuPont Circle. I left who I was with. I was like, I gotta go. I didn't even tell them where I was going. I just started running because I couldn't get an Uber. I couldn't get a taxi, so I just started running all the way down to the waterfront, and I saw them all. They were all hanging out. But yeah, so apparently the Capitals before then, they just for some whatever reason they loved Knicks, and so they would come every year after they'd like lose after their losing season. They'd like come and have dinner, and like hang out and drink at Knicks. And they always said, if they ever win, they're gonna have their party at Knicks Riverside Grill. And so they did.
And did you see this, Val?
No, I came like right after that happened.
You came right after that happened, Val?
I did.
You beat me to it.
Phrasing, is that still not a thing we're doing here?
Oh man!
Did I never show the pictures of when I like?
Too, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Did I not ever show you all the picture of me reaching through Ovi's legs to touch the?
You've showed me 1,000
yes.
times.
Yeah.
Val was like 2 inches away from
Dick.
Cupping.
Yeah.
her own Stanley Cup.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome. You're cupping Stanley.
And he was so drunk he wouldn't have noticed. I could have been like, and then touched the cup. Good times. I'm surprised he didn't fall off the railing. He was just like sitting on the railing.
I mean, the
like,
dude does everything on
hammered.
fucking ice skates. So being
Yeah,
drunk
that's a-
on
that's a-
land is nothing to him.
This is true.
Think about it.
That's awesome.
And then
That's
they
Can
so
you skate
left.
awesome.
backwards? Can you skate backwards? I sure fucking can't. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't,
I'll
dude.
be
I
like,
can't
if you
walk
can skate
backwards.
If you can skate backwards, you have no business falling over on flat, dry land.
Yeah, I can't walk backwards. So fuck.
Like, nah.
So then they left Nick's, and then they went to Cafe Milano, and then they went to some place out in Virginia after that.
I just hope that somebody was behind them tipping the staff generously and profusely apologizing for the spend.
They're like generally, he's like generally a pretty good tipper. He like I want to say it was it might have been last year. He came to Nick's like after they lost. So him and like a handful of the other players came with like their managers and their whoever their entourage and stuff, and they actually like asked us to get oysters from Tony and Joe's and bring them over for them because I guess they really like oysters. But they, he tipped pretty well. He let everybody take back. He took pictures with some of the staff and then he paid with his own credit card, and then the dope left his credit card at Nick's. So I guess somebody had to come back and get it for him the next day.
All right, Valerie,
What I do?
you're gonna read.
What am I reading?
Read this meme.
I'm not sure how many cookies it takes to be happy, But so far, it's not 27.
I ate like 27 cookies yesterday, man. New Girl Scout cookies are out. Them motherfuckers
Yo,
are
those s'more
good.
cookies are bomb.
Yo, they got this now
Those
salted
s'more
caramel.
cookies are so
Oh
good.
yeah,
they-
they've had that for a couple years. I
Have
got
they?
a box of them.
The little tiny ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking delicious.
So the tagalongs, are the tagalongs the ones that are not the peanut butter ones.
Those
I
are the
could
tagalongs, right?
not. Are they? Are they
I
the
think
tagalongs?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can crush a sleeve of them in like probably like 5 minutes. I can't stop eating them. I have to put them away from me once I get them because I can't. I'll eat the whole thing in one sitting. I haven't bought Girl Scout cookies in a couple years.
I'll get drunk and order some cookies.
Okay. After I get these Zaps King cookies. King
Hey,
Puffs.
totally unrelated note. Have any of y'all gotten around to watching Pam and Tommy?
No.
I did, but I fell asleep during it. I watched like the first.
Is it
two.
worth watching?
It's a
No.
lot of fun.
Is
It's
it?
fun,
like it.
but if you're not gonna miss it,
I mean,
it's campy.
it's well, yeah. I mean, here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
I get
it's
it.
It's the perfect show
For
for
them.
us to be watching and talking about on this show.
Yeah, and it,
You know what
it
I mean?
really
It's
is.
sex, drugs, rock and roll, and a bunch of wild, dumb shit that happens.
All right, guys, your homework. Watch Pam and Tommy and Pam.
Huh?
Your homework. Watch Pam and
Big
Tommy.
big titties, and,
then,
H and fucking
part
herpes.
3 of the Cootie documentary will be out, and we can watch that. And we can all talk
right.
about it next week.
Val, read this meme.
Mother Nature just be throwing out temperatures like Powerball numbers. 66, 40, 33, 58, 24, 13.
That's true.
It's true.
That's very true.
This week it was true. It was like 75 degrees on Wednesday, and then it was 32 degrees on Thursday.
Okay, talking about
Crazy shit.
sanctions. Valerie.
This is from The Onion. Russian soldiers' guns, tanks vanish from into thin air after killing. Vanish
Read it,
into
girl.
thin air as first wave of sanctions take effect.
Yeah, because that's what sanctions do.
Yeah.
They make the bullets stop flying.
They make the
And-
soldiers stop shooting.
They make the
The
soldiers
last-
stop shooting. They make the bullets stop hurting. That's what the sanctions do.
Yes.
They make the bombs.
They make the bombs
less
stop exploding.
They explode into confetti and glitter. Instead, like, you know. Oh shit! The sanctions. Thank God. Oh.
It's like Super Mario. You get the
Dumb
mushroom.
shit.
All right, last meme of the night.
Congrats, you survived the pandemic, so your reward is World War III.
Yay!
Hooray!
We'll see y'all
My
in time
friend-
for the Olympics.
My
They
friend
kill-
posted today. She was like, I got out of a unexpected emergency heart procedure, and now we're in World War III. Hooray for me!
All right, last two. Let's go with this one.
Men's.
Bad dad joke.
A nurse with
I know the
dirty
same.
knees. I don't know. The head nurse.
That made me chuckle. Head nurse. I'm going to use that. I like that one.
Of course you are.
And the last one we'll finish up with is the one Boo sent me. This is funny as fuck. Oh, actually, he sent me the animal one too. We pulled that one up. Keep talking.
Talking. No,
Talking,
thanks for
talking,
everybody
talking,
for tuning
talking.
in. We had a guest lined up, but then some things happened. Hopefully, we will have a guest for y'all next week, and maybe, hopefully, eventually, one day beyond that, we will be live and direct, back in person again. So, I don't know. Keep your fingers crossed, y'all.
Yep,
She's ready.
it didn't load, so we're not going to watch it.
You ready now?
No load.
You ready now?
I'll
No
put it on
loading?
next week. It didn't
Ready
load.
now?
All right,
about now?
here we're at
How
the
about now?
dentist, and you're with your soulmate.
Mm.
I can breathe. Ew, babe. You look cute. But not better than your friend. Your friend who be having on them gray basketball shorts be swinging. I be like, yo, shawty with the gray somebody short.
You said it make her feel loopy.
Yes, your friend fine. I wish I would have got with your friend before I got with you because you the ugly friend and I didn't even know it.
Oh my god.
How many kids do you think they got together?
I mean,
I feel like she said that shit like
Zero
way
now.
deep into the relationship, like way too far. Like she trapped. That was that I'm trapped. I done had 3 of your babies and didn't know you was the ugly friend. Energy. That's what I got from that. That's what I got from that. Baby, I spit out 2 of your kids before I met any of your friends and found out like you was the ugly one. Like, what's going
He's
on?
the ugly one.
I've been robbed. That's what I got from that. Anyways.
All right, kids. Any last words?
Be careful where you get your news from. I'm at the point now where I really just can't deal with most of the shit.
You're not
going
going to listen to Fox News anymore, Boo.
Oh no, I'm definitely going to watch Fox News just to see what kind of crazy shit those motherfuckers are saying.
Oh yeah,
'cause you
that's
should
entertainment.
know.
That's
You
like a
should
sitcom.
know. You should
That's
know.
fun to watch.
Yeah, I've noticed I said news. I didn't say Fox News. Just be careful where you get your shit from. I'd actually rather. You know what's the wild thing about this war, or this? I mean, is this a war? I feel like a war implies. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just 2 sides fighting. So the difference between this one, I feel like, and all the other ones, is that we are going to probably see so much more of this through the eyes of people on the ground in real time through social media. So I'd almost trust that, you know, over a network news feed. You know,
Reports.
like I'm taking the, you know,
He's on the ground. He's on
the
the ground.
motherfucker brave enough to live tweet some shit while bombs are falling on him. That's who the fuck I that's whose opinion I want.
Right.
That's whose perspective I want. So, you know, while it's fucked up that we're all going to have a front row seat to this, you know, take that time to glean through, you know, the people that are posting the stuff, you know. Give your attention to the people on the ground, not to the people in the studios, the talking heads following the script. Because I mean, dude, Sinclair, if you're you know, if you watch ABC, that's Sinclair News. So whatever your local broadcast is, once they get to the national news part, you're going to be watching the same cookie cutter shit that everybody else is getting. It's not your local news. It's some shit that a multinational syndicate has decided that they want you to know. So, yeah, and keep track, yo. I'm really curious to see how many times COVID gets brought up now that this is the new major thing going on in the world. You know,
the new shiny thing.
And pay attention to what the fuck is going on behind the scenes, because usually
That's what matters.
with some
That's
shit
what
like
matters.
this is going on, there's a bunch of other shit going on
behind the scenes.
underneath it, behind the scenes to distract.
Things
You know,
are
You gotta pay
fact.
attention.
we're all distracted, so you know we're in
Don't
an
be
election
distracted.
year. If you give a fuck about voting rights, now might be a good time to start doing your fucking shit, because November will be here before you know it, and motherfuckers under cover of darkness are always trying to do shady shit. So don't get too distracted. That's it for me. Love you, fools. See y'all next week.
Anybody
Cool.
else? All right. So before we actually fly out of here, one last time.
Ford, Honda, Chevy, Beamers, and minivans. Over 600 cars, trucks, SUVs. Are you listening, man? Let Eastern Motors put you in a car today. Let Eastern Motors finance it all the way.
Totally insane.
They pushed me out and paced me.